Artem Lobov is supposedly suing him around the whole Proper 12 thing. I will point out that Artem Lobov is releasing a book, and he talks about how the main story in his book is about how he came up with Proper 12. So, is this just a kind of like ploy to get book sales? Perhaps. But the story being that he came up with the whole Proper 12 thing. He presented it to Conor. Conor supposedly, according to Artem Lobov, offered him $1 million for the proposal. Artem said no. He just wants to kind of be that good guy who helps out, but now turns around and is suing him for millions of the shares that Conor sold for. In addition to that, Connor's now like making comments about Artem on Twitter. So the comment reads, this is a call out to Artem the Fanny, Fairy Pad Lobov. I'm challenging you to a fight tonight, 10:30 p.m. I'll meet you down at SBG Concord and we'll fight for the whole lot. Going through having lawyers messaging me about defamation and all this suing and all. You're a little fairy, you're a little blouse, mate. I'll see you at SBG Concord tonight, 10:30 p.m. and I'll fight you for the whole lot. Yeah? Answer this fucking call out. Yeah, you little blouse.
Wow.
I guess blouse is a bad word.
Well, it's derogatory.
Where
I live, it's a woman's shirt.
Yeah.
Right. And so picture Artem as a woman's shirt, John.
Oh, okay.
You're right
Good
there.
Good point. It's got little fluffies on it.
What I thought was the best out of all this, though, was that Nate Diaz also tweeted, so is Artem going to show up to the big fight or what? It's like, just doesn't even care. Just like, hey, what's up, bro? Who did Artem show up? How many people are sitting home kind of like, I guess kind of not laughing at Artem, but just laughing over the situation that, this whole thing with Khabib started by him Conor flying all the way to Vegas to throw the dolly through the truck or the window. Yeah, New York. Sorry. To New York to throw the dolly through the bus window. And then they had the fight and everything like that. But I mean, like, that was all with the Artem situation. And then now Artem's turning around and suing him. I don't know the details on the whiskey thing, on how it all came about. Dave gave us a quick little rundown, but I mean, if he offered him $1 million, just take the $1 million.
Do you ever get frustrated when you try to watch a sporting event and you go to it and it doesn't come out in the country that you're at, so you actually can't see it? But you know what? I know how you now do it. I have this because I use NordVPN, and it teaches me how I can pick out my sporting events and get them on my TV set so I can watch what I want to watch instead of being canceled out. I hate being canceled. Now I'm not canceled out. With NordVPN, you can switch your virtual location to any country, Josh, any country that is showing the event that you want to see so you don't miss out on it.
Yeah, but what happens, though, is when you watch those sporting events from other countries, though, people get concerned about the cybercrime and then potentially stealing their information and being able to get into their bank accounts or get into their computer and just start messing around with things. Everyone's concerned about that. With NordVPN, keeps your information encrypted so you never have to worry about your IP or location getting out. The last thing you want is for your kids or your wife or someone close to you to be out there and their location to be out and someone can follow them, whatever it is, mug them, take their stuff, hit them at the ATM. All of those things are available, but NordVPN will help stop that. They also are a threat to protection that gets rid of intrusive websites and malware. And if you download an affected file, threat protection kicks in and deletes it before it makes a mess of your computer. Those are all things that are very important for you and I.
It is. And look, for everyone out there, this is for the price of a cup of coffee every month. If you click on the link that we are going to show you, you can get an exclusive NordVPN deal of 4 months for free. Nothing. That's pretty good. It's completely risk-free. You can just do it. You want to cancel it, you can cancel it. And it has a 30-day money-back guarantee. So please go check it out. Like I did, you're going to be happy.
I get it, man.
I'm being honest. This is the way I look at it. First off, when I first saw Conor and Artem, look, they were friends and they were training partners, and Conor took care of Artem. Conor got, if you recall, when they were doing the Tough, when Conor was a coach and it was Uriah Faber on the other side. I want to see, he did. Artem lost. I can't remember who he lost to, but we were doing the fights then, and he lost to whoever it was, so he lost his chance to be in the house. And it was because of Conor they actually brought him back. You know, and you just take a look.
It was Ryan Hall. Didn't he lose to Ryan Hall?
No,
was
it
that in
wasn't
the
Ryan Hall
finals?
that he lost.
That
to
was
in
the Ultimate Fighter.
That was the
was it
final.
poll-
That was
it
that was the
this?
finale.
No, that wasn't this. It wasn't
no.
an official fight then, was it?
Well,
No,
yeah,
it's not
it
an
wasn't an
official
official fight. It was a Ultimate Fighter to get into the house thing. I can't remember who he lost to, but he lost. But look, it's a shame. I know Artem was always, you know, backing Conor and everything he did. All I can say about Conor is, look, I'm not saying that you owe him money. I don't know anything about that or anything, but don't put this stuff on Twitter, dude.
Yeah.
You're better than that. You know, if you don't want to talk to him anymore, it's too bad. You know, I think your friendship is worth more than all this, but, you know, don't put it out on Twitter.
I mean, he lives on Twitter. He lives on social media, John.
I know, and it's crazy. The guy
You just
doesn't
gotta
have
let
to.
it be, man. I know, but he does, and it's what he's turned into. So it is what it is. I mean, I don't know what I'm not suggesting what he does with his money. I don't give a shit.
No,
Congrats
it's his
to him
money.
on all the success. Yeah, and with Artem, it's rough to see when, not rough, but it's like one of those things when you see them kind of imploding from the inside. You see your friends betraying you, but turning on you, and you guys now are not friends. Now they're suing you.
Yeah.
There's more to the story than what's being let out. There's a lot more to the story. Whether it's you took my girl or you know, it could be anything. It could be a bunch of stuff.
I don't know. I just look at it. It's too bad that because both these guys they cared about each other, and to see it split like that, and especially over, you know, I hate to say it, over money, it ain't worth it. But
isn't it always over money though, John?
Dude,
It's always
evil.
something to do with money. If it ain't that, it's a girl. It's a side piece.
100% agree.